Oh, motherfucker! I was muted that whole fucking time. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I was talking for like a solid 10 fucking minutes. God damn it. Alright, back to the fucking beginning. Last time you seen it, I built this. Okay? This one's my most recent creation. This is my, like, mid-ground, I guess. So, let me explain their classifications, even though it's going to sound a bit weird until you understand how they fucking work. Main battle tank needs redesign. Badly. The turret on this thing does not have a proper swivel. It also has difficulties turning its turret clearly. And also has a very clear fucking weak spot, especially for infantry. Like, just get the right angle and distance, and you can shoot that motherfucker clean off. Now this thing, to go back in, again, this is an IFE. It doesn't exactly have the battery capacity like I want it to, but I can get that fixed some other time. But again, IFE, APC, main battle tank. Yes, the classifications are weird. Mainly due to the large-ass fucking helmet turret on this thing. I need to get that changed. It's a good turret. You've already seen the swivel on this motherfucker. I just need to change this damn turret. Alright? Terrain on it, good. Everything about it, good. It just needs a bit of a redesign. And this thing needs a complete overhaul between this and this. So yeah. This part is just fine. Like, the gun, perfect. It's fine. I need to fix its fucking rotor altogether and just get its entire thing just completely fixed. Now, onto the title of what this is, because ultimately I'm going to use the recreation of what I'm going to make for a bit of adjustment onto this. Which, you've already got the title. It's going to be another tank, but in particular an AA tank of sorts. If not, this is going to be an AA truck. I'm not a great fucking creator of much, so... Alright, so yeah, this will do just like that. Alrighty. If I need to move those out of the way, I totally will, because this one seems particularly close. So, as I usually do, light armor on the undercarriage, because I need to take that into consideration. Again, this will be an AA truck if it needs to. I will probably base this off the flak tard, or the flak pans, or whatever the fuck truck it's called. I think it's called the flak tard. I don't remember. Flak, or the flak hunter? I don't know. Either way, its main intent is as a, I can't think of the name. So, that thing's fucking ginormous. This thing's a bit skinny. And this thing is about right. It's a bit wide, but, it's kind of a given. But, what I want for this is basic anti-air capacity. Alright? Which... These things probably do just fine. They really probably do. But I want to have a bit more of a bigger turret, if that makes sense. And I want it to be a bit more handcrafted anyways, so. Alright, this would be the right. Alright, so. Alright. So let me go into specs of what I'm currently thinking. Because here's the thing, my main thing that I need to take into consideration is ammo storage. And then I'll start thinking of logistic trucks. Because let me tell you, this motherfucker cannot be sustained for long. This thing, probably. Let me just get a fucking time frame on how long this thing will last before it actually dies of battery charge. 3 days. Alright. That is a very key thing to note. These things do not have long battery lives. Keep in mind, that's stationary. That's not on the move and shit. So, okay. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Alright. So, I think I want that as my wheel layout. It's not much, especially in comparison of these two, and I guess it's about the same as that. But this is not taking into consideration troop capacity on either of these, and this is not taking into consideration of power, which this one in particular has a hydrogen layout, which is why it's a bit fat, but it's not exactly a problem either. So yeah. Then on this one in particular, I wanted the design to be compact. I didn't know how to do it, so I just went with nuclear, and that's the entire reason for this little clusterfuck. So yeah, I just didn't know exactly how the hell I wanted to do that, so I just did that. So yeah. I don't know if I want armor sheeting over the wheels. I might just put it kind of like that, but without sides. So, and ultimately that'd make it much fatter than that. Actually, I might put it on par now that I really think about it. So given that we're going to be working with small grid, missile launchers are out of the fucking question. Gatling guns are not. Autocannons are not. Rail guns, maybe. But I might, again, do a complete redesign on this motherfucker. So that's just something to note. Yeah, I probably will do a complete fucking redesign on this. Just a matter of time, though. So, yeah. Let's quickly get into specs, though. That's not what I want. I actually might just ditch this wheel and make it a full wheel design. Because this is what I want for storage, not this, even though it could work out some way. Something like that. I might go with an 8-wheel design now that I really think about it. How does that work? Yeah, ultimately I might just go with an 8-wheel design. And logistically go like this. It's ultimately like the most simplistic way of going about it. And the turret needs to be main priority. So something like this ultimately works out the best directly for it. I've yet to even add power. Or batteries, I mean. So wondering why I'm grinding this up, because eventually I need to have components, plus anyways. This really doesn't take that long to grind up with the grinder and Phoenix, so might as well, even though it's literally nothing in the grand scheme of things. So, long lifetime, definitely a fucking requirement. That is a guarantee. Next up, again, logistics. That is that's the main priority on this thing. So we already got the battery life. Now we just need to get the consideration on how the fuck to keep it with long battery life. So, back to this. So I think I'm actually going to put the gun right about here. So the advanced rotor. Right about like that. And if you're wondering why I'm going to just use light armor on top, even though that is what I want to have armored in the end. Simply because, frankly, it's double layered, and I've yet to really get a proper design. So, yeah. But this bitch is already really fucking tall, and this is about to get even fucking taller, so... yeah, that's another thing to take into consideration. And also, I need to actually have armor plating for the wheels, at the very least, or around the batteries. Because I don't want this thing to get that easily damaged by simple gunfire, because this needs to be as a support group of the main vehicles. Yeah, I'm probably not ever going to actually properly use this thing in combat, but I want this to be used in some kind of server eventually. So, yeah. I just want this to be a nice, easy little thing to use with friends. Hopefully. So, next up. I need small conveyors. Light armor. So this thing does not need external shit. It just needs its primary bullshit, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Alright, so how do I want this thing to work? I think hydrogen is going to be the layout that I use. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to decide to go ahead and use. It's a bit much. It really fucking is. But I'm gonna get something figured out, so. It's probably really not anywhere close to enough, but I'm still going to use that. So ultimately, this is taking a little design part of the tank, the original tank design, which ultimately with this one, I'm just going to use, I think this is actually what I'm going to use as the cockpit. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and do that. Design's even, so it's literally not a problem. Alright. So oh yeah, due to the thing's design size, I can just shove in the remote control. For the thing. Haha, nice. Nice little dinky size. Little nice thickness of armor. I can get this easily armored up on that as well once I got the proper layout figured out. So I already got the main components. Oh, do I even need to add anything extra? Storage all back here. Power right there. Or weapon seating. Yeah. This doesn't exactly need a secondary gunner seat. This really does not. I'll get the seat refigured out probably. Given that the main thing of priority is this, so time to figure out the guns. So given that this thing's intended to be a fucking AA by the end of the day, hold up. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this again. Okay. So again, my turret is available like that. went about this in the wrong way. Fuck. The hinge needs to be like that. It's an AA gun by the end of the day. It doesn't exactly fucking matter where it's like how the thing works. So velocity does not fucking matter on that. Because ultimately I just need to set it up to hinge 2. Unassigned camera currently, so not a concern. Alright, so given that this is indefinitely fucking overboard, probably on the guns at least to some degree. Because again, this is intended as an AA gun. This is meant to fucking shred your ship if it comes in contact. That's just to hide some shit. Okay, and then there we go. You can't even tell what weapons this is ultimately. Yeah, I'd say this doesn't have any problem directly shooting down light aircraft. Heavy aircraft, I'd say indefinitely, but either way. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to take into consideration this thing is on a different fucking hinge altogether. Actually, I should probably aim this thing completely down. Oh yeah, nice. This thing has a long battery life, but that's not exactly a problem. Alright. Alright. Oh, wait a sec. think it directly has problems here, but let me just double check. Yeah, no problem there, but over here, this needs to be at least a triangle. Or at most a triangle, I mean. Something like that, so it shouldn't give it problems on its swivel. Still keep it well protected at the very least. Again, that should keep it protected like that. Then very sufficient pattern on its gun positioning. I can't exactly change that roofing of the gun area, but its ultimate intent of very high fucking damage is more than sufficiently met. Actually, I'd say its gun layout could be a bit better. I'm just going to go ahead and change that really quickly, because I feel like I can improve I feel like this will improve the feel of the gunner directly. Like he is really going to lay down some fucking hurt. Yeah, the assault cannon's just a little bit too big. Maybe if I were to do it like that, but it's just too big. And something like this for the big guns. Because you can't even fucking see them normally. And something like that. Yeah, you can't even see what the fuck you're shooting at when you're opening the trigger. You're actually kind of best off just little tap firing. If anything, I could just remove those altogether. Probably just switch them out for other AA guns. Then these I could have added. I really can still. Put like one like that, couldn't I? I just don't like the idea of doing that though. It's not like it's hurting anything that badly though. It really isn't. Hell, I could probably even just go with the assault, or not the assault cannon, the auto cannon like that. And just shove that on in there somehow. But I'm not going to go ahead and do that. But again, due to the locations of those miniguns, that really just fucks the thing over. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Come on, I feel like I can make this work. No, I can't make it work. Oh, it's just out of the way just by so fucking little. Alright. So then in that case, alright. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. Still, that minigun gets in the way of your fire, so ultimately my only option really is just remove the minigun and replace it with a fucking spotlight. Which kind of just sucks to fucking do. But having a spot like that... Oh, whoops. I see exactly what the fuck just happened. Meh. Let's try that. There we go. A much cleaner image of lighting, I guess. I think it gives off the right impression anyways of just get the fuck out of here. Like, just the idea of get the fuck out of our territory, you are not welcome. I just need that fucking impression immediately given off those guns. Because I just like the idea of that. Because it's meant to be just an anti-aircraft, like, thing, you know what I mean? It's not intended against vehicles, not by any means. Now, for ammo storage. Wait, no. That's not how I gotta do it. I gotta do it differently. So, for ammo storage, how the fuck do I do that? Oh, I gotta do it from the bottom, that's it. Okay. But I want to switch this over here, just like these blocks. Alright, so I think I like the idea of it opening up like right about there. You know what I mean? Closing that up right about there. Ah, you're fucking joking me. God motherfucking damn it. Don't get me wrong, it's weak around the ammo cache, but what the fuck ever. Then all of this. Already got it on one side, don't need it on another. Alright. Really couldn't hurt to have quick access to your ammunition. You know what I mean? To have very quick access like that, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a wonderful fucking thing to quickly have. Then really could have made this like the flak apart or whatever the fuck. But unfortunately, we don't have surface-to-air missiles, so it doesn't work out as well as I'd like, but whatever. One of these days, I might just... Probably could have just went with a fucking railgun layout on this, honestly. Probably could have done it on the bottom half. Alright, Alright. Ultimately, I think I built this thing just a little bit taller than the other trucks. Which isn't that big of a fucking problem, but damn it. Which, if I really want to, I can make it easily work alongside of it pretty well. Given that this vehicle is going to heavily rely on third person, I should probably... I could also add some extra side guns. Nah. No need for that yet. Once I got the tire layout figured out, then I'll properly get the tires in. I still think the APC's tire layout's a bit fucked currently due to them not being properly air set up. So at the current moment, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for, likely to just fucking combust on certain surfaces and shit. Yeah, I'm just going to fill that in also, fuck it. Again, not intended to see frontline combat exactly, it's more of a utensil move out, like, into position to deal with that or target or wherever the fuck, you get what I'm saying. Not exactly intended to be directly out there yet. I already said it does need to have the capability of being out on the front line. So there's that also. So I do have contradicting statements, and I will admit. 4.00. I can quickly get in and out if I need to. But for the most part, it mainly works. That's what matters. Really could have put this on the other side, but I'm not going to now right now. And currently it's not too much of a care, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Next up, the next fairly important part. That's nothing to fucking scoff at by any means. I'm absolutely fucking done. this out on like one block. That fucking ripped the, like, larger block to fucking shred right there. You fucking seen that. That just ripped it straight to fucking shreds. And that's how you fucking know, like, yeah. Don't get me wrong, this doesn't have, like, lower aim, but, like, it's an AA gun. You're not expecting to have that, you know? Plus, anyways, this is much more powerful than any fucking thing that you just mount on top of your fucking vehicle, you know? Much more. Now, it still has room for alternate variations that allow for multiple guns. Like, as such, let's give an example. Like this, seriously, could just do this. And add an extra one on the back. Just in case you're not having enough, like, target designation, etc. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, these IFVs probably fucking cover you on AA, honestly. Like, these are probably more than sufficient, but, like, the intent of the IFVs is to support infantry. So, yeah. And that right there is incredibly fucking loud. Again, I could add fucking railguns, and I kind of really want to make an alternate variation of this. Yeah, no, I can't. These are just a little too big. Now, don't get me wrong, if I was properly making a variant involving these, and I'll probably make the main battle tank involve this, one of them. What I'll probably do is flip it upside down like this, and that's how I probably use it. Make a siege tank, that's what I'll do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. That's it for sure.